Hey, what's up, guys? Joe here, coming at you today with a different format for Sneak Peek 2, and we're going to be talking about the Army training revamp and the new feature called the Quick Train feature. Real quick, I'm on the Joe version 2 account, and we're going to be taking a look at this current version that we've been using for quite some time now. This is actually just the Army overview, and it shows the current troops that I have cooked, the clan castle troops in my clan castle, as well as the spell, and then also the current spells and heroes that are available for battle. You can also request from this feature, as well as edit your army. And also, as you look at the bottom of the screen, you have 4 different tabs for the elixir barracks, 2 tabs for the dark elixir barracks, 1 tab for the elixir spells, and 1 tab for the dark elixir spells. Pretty basic stuff, kind of monotonous, and we've been using it, and there's really nothing special about it at all. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch over and give you a glimpse of what you're about to get in the upcoming update. Alright, we're back, and as you can tell from the map, I currently have troops already cooked, but we're gonna go ahead and get in here and cook up an army, or get ready to cook up an army. When we open up the tab, the design of the tool has changed a little bit slightly. Dramatic changes on the tabs themselves, which we'll get into here in a second. Troops are still located up top. Spells and clan castle have swapped. Heroes have moved up, and then the edit army and clan castle request buttons have moved slightly down below the heroes. So now you can still check your army before going into an attack or raiding or a war attack. As we jump over to train troops, you'll currently see that I have a second army already cooking. You can cook multiple armies, actually 2 armies at the same time, or have one cooked and have another one cooking, and then to follow it up. The other thing is that really, if you look at everything so far in the layout, it's just simple. It's really simple. Basically, all your troops will be cooked in the same tab and not jumping from all 6 of your barracks tabs, which was just kind of monotonous in the beginning. So really beautiful design here so far. As we jump over to spells, spells is the same story. You can select all of your spells within 1 tab, and then if you pay attention to the right of that, the really highlighted feature of this whole sneak peek is actually the quick train feature, which is actually the first tab is previous army. So if you use an army, you can come in here and select the train and train that army to follow up where you had just attacked. Or you can go in here on Army 1, 2, and 3 and preset armies. So as you can tell, in Army 1 I have a Gobaho attack strategy waiting for an war attack if I were to do that, or if I'm doing a friendly challenge feature. And then also you have the I have my Dark Elixir farming Super Queen attack strategy in Army 2. And real quick, we'll go in and create an army. And as you open it up, it's pretty simple right off the bat. It's not a lot of thought process required here. You have up in the upper left hand corner, number of troops out of the amount of camp space that you have, as well as the number of spells allotted for you out of 9. It also calculates how much cost of elixir and dark elixir this army is going to cost, as well as the training time for both the troops and the spells. And then the trash can means you can go in and edit it and just dump the army and get rid of the army that was previously held. And then you can also cancel and save it. So we're going to go in real quick and cook up preset a Gobo La Lune composition. Real simple. So I'm going to go ahead and select my 2 golems, and then I'm going to follow it up with my balloons. And then we're going to get our 2 hounds, and then we're going to need some wizards, wall breakers, and it stops you right there once you hit the 220. So you really can't overcook, or you can preset your exact army that you're going to go in and use. So we have 220 out of 220 camp space filled up per this preset. And then also it's going to cost 9,600 or 96,000 elixir, 2250 on the dark elixir side. And then we're going to go in real quick and cook up our spells, or set our spells. So 1 jump, 1 rage, and 1 heal spell. 9 out of 9. So you can't really mess this up as long as you pay attention to the numbers up top, as well as everything within the selection base being grayed out, so you can't select any more troops or spells. So we're going to go ahead and save that, and that's going to fill the Army 3 slot. Pretty basic stuff. And then when you want to train it, once you have space in your camps, it'll highlight green for you to do so. So really quick, we're going to go raid real fast, and I'm going to hit my own base and see and we can see what that army looks like when it's cooked up, and then I'll show you how to select another army. So let me see if I can crack my own base for you real quick. So this is actually one of my Dark Elixir farming strategies that I posted a video on a couple weeks back. Very effective, still very effective post the healer balance, and I haven't really had a lot of problems out of it. So let me go ahead and get the wall breakers down. Let me go ahead and get my king down real quick. Go ahead and use my clan castle troops and spread out some archers to help out with that. Anyways, so really, it's a really sweet feature right off the bat, and it's actually very pretty to see. I've been using it a little bit here and there, and cooking up armies is very simple, very easy, and it's very quick. So as this one rolls through, we're going to let it roll through for a few seconds, and we might as well just go ahead and call it real quick so we can go ahead and drive on. I think I'll pretty much get in there no problem with this level 25 queen and get the job done. So we're going to go ahead and surrender on this attack really quick. So I used all of my army, or at least most of it, and as you can see, it's filling in the blanks from the previously cooked troops and spells that were going. So I think you got to use full armies in order to get the full effects of exactly what you're cooking. If you don't use all of your troops, like in the last raid where I didn't use all of my archers, now I'm double stacking on archers. So that's kind of where you have to pay attention to what you're cooking and move up what's more important here. Then that's really the only issue I can see. So really, technically, if you want to get the full effects of this feature, you would have to use full armies in order to get an idea of the full effects or the simplicity of using this feature altogether. So really quick, I'm going to go ahead and gem this up, or try to. And see, once you overcook, it goes red and it'll be on standby, just like in the previous mode. So spells have double tapped as well, and I got to correct my spell issue. So I got 1 poison, 2 rages. I got 1 rage there. I need to drop that and these 2, and we have a full army again, minus clan castle troops and my king, which I'm not going to worry about right now. So right now the queue is cleared, and I want to let's say I have a war attack or a friendly challenge that's waiting, and somebody wants to attack, and I want to use my Gobo La Lune attack strategy. I'll go ahead and hit this train button down here underneath my big behind, and so now you'll see that the troops from that previously set army is in the slot to start cooking, which it's already doing, as well as the brewing spells have already started. So pretty basic stuff, very exciting feature, and I believe that's pretty much it for this sneak peek for this go around. Do stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching, guys.